A big decision coming out of a Limestone County courtroom this afternoon. A jury convicting an Elkmont teen on all counts for killing his father, stepmother, and 3 young siblings. WAAY 31's Alex Torres-Perez has been in that courtroom since Mason Sisk's retrial began last week. Alex, walk us through what led up to the jury's decision today.
Well, it's been 2 very long weeks of testimonies from more than 30 witnesses and very graphic photos and body surveillance videos that's been shown. And that all led up to today, where the prosecutors and Mason's attorney came with their closing arguments, making their final points and final cases on whether Mason was guilty or not guilty. And after nearly 2 hours, the jury did come with a decision that Mason was guilty on all charges. Now, I spoke to the family afterwards, and they said that when they heard that guilty verdict, they felt like it was a weight lifted off of their shoulders. They feel relieved and honestly glad that they're finally seeing justice for the family. Now, this comes also because these murders were just so gruesome, and prosecutors say this is probably one of the most heinous crimes that's happened in the county in its history.
Unimaginable. It's horrific to know that this happened in our community just a few miles up the road in Elkmont, that something like this is even capable of happening here. So to carry this burden for almost 4 years now, to be able to hand that off to a jury and trust them to do the right thing, and they absolutely did.
Now, the jury also had that difficult process of having to see all of that evidence, but they're also relieved now that this case is over. Prosecutors now are waiting for a sentencing hearing that is set for July 24th. That is when the judge will decide whether Mason will be in life in prison without parole, or if he will be given the option of parole after 30 years in prison. Once again, that sentencing hearing for July 24th. Now, when we asked prosecutors whether Mason should be offered parole, they very sternly said no. Reporting live in Athens, Alex Torres-Perez, WAAY 31 News.